I am Yelena Mezhova, and I am a scientist here at Qatar Computing Research Institute. Basically, we wanted to take advantage of the very multicultural setting here at Qatar. And in fact, we realized that most of the research, especially that on social media, is done in Western settings, often in US. But actually there is a lot of content that is being produced here in the Middle East and really across the world. And we wanted to take advantage of that also in the context of health, because halal is actually very much connected to how you behave, how you eat, and that affects something that we call lifestyle diseases, obesity and diabetes, etc. The way that we began this process was by searching for content that had the keyword halal both in Arabic and in English. And we actually realized eventually that with the English keyword we also got a lot of Indonesian language material. And in fact, for that we had to find a collaborator to help us understand it. The results, besides the language plurality that we found, they were very interesting in that they were very different for the three languages. So for Arabic, there was often a lot of market activity, people selling animals and goods, but even more so, I think it was interesting to see the English language and Indonesian, where the religious side of halal was really not so much emphasized, but more, especially on the English side, the health one was much more prominent. It was used alongside things like kosher and home cooking and healthy eating. I think the most important takeaway here is that some of these ideas where maybe they're quite old and well-known ideas in some cultures, they are now spreading and they're morphing as they're going through the world. And halal is a very good example of that. So in Muslim societies, maybe it's a very well-defined notion, but now if we look at social media and do these kinds of content analyses, something that we do very much here in our research group, we discover the new meanings of these words.